Yeah, another silly week of trekking in. We didn't really do much this week except for me and Evan almost died.
We did lots of stuff.
You want to lead off with that one?
Would you
tease? Lead off with
Let's
the good
lead off
one.
with that one. So me and Evan went out to celebrate a birthday of a friend, and we ended up down on Boivien Street.
And I did not go with them because I have to wake up at 5 a.m. Trash challenge.
So we're down on Boivien Street, and it starts fucking pouring. Like, monsoon. Evan, monsoon rains?
There's a big typhoon that hit Vietnam this week, like one of the biggest in years, but typhoons only hit northern Vietnam. We just get like a lot of rain in southern Vietnam. So this was kind of like along that same storm front. But obviously it wasn't a typhoon, it was just heavy rain.
But it was heavy rain.
Heavy rain.
Like, the streets were flooded, and we're stuck there. I'm going to drive the moped back, and we realize that not only are we stuck in the rain, but we don't have keys.
You gotta let that out.
Please don't.
Yeah, so we don't have keys, and we're locked out of the house. And we're like, Andy's going to be asleep until 5 a.m.
He wakes up 0 to 30. Check it out. Well, we were talking. Okay, there's some fun stuff that we were talking to Germans.
Yeah.
I was doing some German stuff. This guy was on a border run from Thailand. We met a German guy who did like a 10-day silent meditation thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing that happens here, where people will just go to like they'll go on a retreat and
You did that in Vietnam?
Happens all over.
You do that in Thailand.
Oh,
It happens all over, but it's a thing that happens here too.
Yeah, it's badass.
Anyway, yeah, it was raining really hard, and Andy was asleep. We were kind of scared, and that's the thing. Vietnamese streets flood here, just because like the drainage system isn't that high quality. Also, like garbage and stuff gets caught, blah 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 blah. So like, we were driving through water at times that was up to like 2 to 3 feet deep in the street, and that's the thing that just happens. Like it.
Yeah, I mean, this was. I was lucky I have my glasses on because we're driving through. We're trying to follow. We're going to the birthday boy's apartment. We're going to sleep on his floor. And they're in an Uber car. And we're trying to follow them. We're rain coated up. And I have my glasses on. I'm driving. I'm so lucky I had my glasses on because these blocked like 80% of the rain. But still, with that, there were times where I couldn't see. You want to know what it looks like? Turn your shower head on to like gentle mist. Not gentle mist. Gentle shower. And then you just look at it. And it was like that.
Is there anybody else on the road right now?
Barely.
A couple cars,
Barely.
hardly anything.
Yeah, and we're like, oh.
We're just driving through.
And it's just like lightning above you.
Yeah.
It was a gnarly night. I remember that. And I was just sleeping. This nice, cozy drive. Ooh.
So we're driving, and we're kind of freaking out about this, the weather. But I'm like giving Walker encouragement, that moral support, like, you got it, dude, you got it. Anyway, we stop under a bridge where it's dry. There's no rain. There's this Vietnamese dude chilling on a bike, and Walker looks over. Excuse my language. He's like, "Fuck this, man!" And the Vietnamese guy is just like, "I have no idea what you're saying." It was hilarious. And
so we stopped there, and like we had just gone through some gnarly puddles where we like tried to go on the sidewalk because it was raised and there looked like there was less water. But then there were like when the sidewalk went down to the curb to go into like a driveway, and we would like go deeper. So it's like, just send it over there, like get over to. And so I do it, and we get to under that bridge, and there's like a short respite. I'm like, fuck this, man. I'm like, man, we can't drive it. Evan's like, go. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's chill. That was all the encouragement I need was Evan just giving me, go.
It is, like, just know that I've never seen anything like it. I don't know, not that says much, but I've
just know this.
I've never seen anything like it.
It was something that, like, in the moment, we were, like, me being in the moment, it was like, okay, you need all of your mental and capacities on this task at hand. Like, I was in flow state, like, in the zone. It was like a game of Chell, kicking Garrett's ass in a game of Chell. It was like focused task at hand. It's nuts.
Or like when Jason, when he plays that NFL mobile game.
Yeah, Madden Mobile sponsored.
That's just like me.
Or like me when I'm doing something.
You want good coins, find this guy.
I had 6 of my teaching practices since we last spoke, and it's been pretty crazy. I'll share my favorite story was 2 days ago. I was teaching a kindergartner class, and I walk in and I say, and all the kindergartners are sitting on the ground, and I walk in and I say, "Hi class, I'm my name is Jason. And everyone goes, oh, and they like point at this one guy and they look at him, and he's like, yeah. And his name was Jason, so he was so stoked. So that was cool.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, he was a cool kid. So
Yeah.
so
stoked.
everyone was like happy for him too.
That's
So that was cool. But yeah, teaching is going pretty well. It's tough, but I've taught a bunch of different ages, and like the kindergartners are crazy, so that was cool. The other story I have was one of the days after my teaching practice at night, I was walking home and I saw a bunch of kids. There were 4 kids playing badminton like on the side of the street. Badminton, right? They so I asked them if I could take pictures of them, and one of the kids like, no, not me. He didn't like being on camera, but the other 3 were fine. And one of them was this like tiny little kid, and he was super cute. And I was just taking pictures of him, and then I started talking to the oldest one, and he asked me where I was from. And he said, "You're from Canada, yeah?" And I said, "No." He said, "Where are you from?" I said, "USA." And they're like, "Oh, USA." And so I guess they like the Americans or something. He's tired of the Canadians.
Yeah, I guess so.
But then I was
We don't
talking
hear
to
that
them
every day
Yeah.
from the international community.
Right.
You won't hear that on the media.
Yeah. But they won't tell you. And then I was talking to him, and one of them says, wait, I'll be right back. And he runs off. And he comes back like 3 minutes later with a flavored water that he just bought at like the Family Mart. And he like hands it to me, and I was like, no, I don't need that. Like, I have money, I can buy my own, I'm fine. And they're like, no, we like you. And it was super cool feeling. Like, I was just talking to these kids for 2 or 3 minutes, and they went and spent their money. Like, when I was that age, if I had any like snack money, there's no way I'd be buying some other guy some water that I don't even know.
I would have been cashing in on those wax soda bottles.
Yeah.
You know what?
No,
Those are so good, dude.
Or like Fun Dip, like one of those single packs.
Ooh.
No?
Not a chance.
Maybe,
I would have spent mine on
Colored sugar.
whatever the
Nah.
newest iteration of sour gummy worms.
So
were.
what are
For a while,
those?
they were
What are
little
those? Your thing? That's not just colored liquid sugar.
Oh, it is, but it's got wax. Dude.
Oh,
It's got
It's just-
taste, dude.
Yeah, but that was really cool to have them appreciate me, I guess. Just the fact that they were so into it, and I was just there having a good time. If I was any good at crying, I probably would cry over there. So
Yeah.
Sick. It's cool, man.
yeah.
You know, one thing that I heard today, my TA is a Vietnamese woman. She's like a college student, and she asked me today, she was like, so is bullying like a big thing in the U.S.? I was like, kinda, I think. Like,
not
it's
for
kind
us.
of-
Us
I mean-
alphas.
yeah. But
It's hard
like,
not to bully, I guess.
like cyberbullying and stuff, and especially with like middle school, high school girls looking at you, Avery.
I'm not the one.
But like they're brutal, and I was like, is it not a thing here? And she's like, no, not really. There's not bullying. And looking like around in my class, like there's this one kid, Tommy, who keeps licking pencils and trying to touch this girl with them. But like besides that, and there's a kid who the guy that keeps getting in fights. He keeps brawling with people. And it's nuts. But besides that, like everybody's like.
intimidated by him?
Yeah, he runs the classroom. I'm like,
He runs the
I
class.
give him, he comes in,
He
he
sits
goes,
in the teacher's
he
desk.
comes in, he goes, stickers, and I go, who's I give him all my stickers.
Oh god.
I just wish, I can't wait to transfer.
It's alright, dude. Stick in there, buddy. Just a couple
6
more
on
weeks.
the job, I get my pension.
It's
and-
alright, man.
Just
Things will
gotta
be good.
Just gotta suck up
It's
to
fine.
him. Just suck up to him.
I don't know if I'm gonna have enough stickers then.
We can help you out.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, so
Can I get a beer?
we had interns for
we
that.
got interns.
Yeah.
For that.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get to that though. We'll get to that
Yeah.
in a second. slowly.
So last time I've been to 2 karaoke
Thanks,
nights
brother.
since the last trek-in, and the last one was cool. It was just me this time. I went over there and I was hanging out with them, and I had a good experience. Whatever, singing, drinking. It was kind of funny. I was like, I had to teach in 2 hours, and I can't really drink. I can't drink. And then there was all of a sudden a game where one Vietnamese guy would distract me, and the guy sitting next to me would fill my cup, like as I was distracted, and I would look back and I'm like, ah! But after a certain point, and I iterated, like, guys, like, I have to teach. Like, I can't get drunk. Like, if you pour beer in my glass, I will drink it, but you guys got to stop doing that. I have no self-control. Anyway, but after I kept reiterating it, it was so cool how, like, important some of the Vietnamese, not the guys especially, were like, pussy, you keep drinking.
Yeah.
But the girls were like, and even like kind of like smacking the guys, like, and they taught me cham cham, which means slow, like slowly. They're like cham cham, like, and they kept doing it. It was so cool how concerned they were. Yeah. It was very cool. And then anyway, I was about to leave, and
You could barely walk at this point.
I could barely walk. I hardly remember this. No, I was about to leave to go teach. And it was just another Vietnamese song, and you know, like, you just kind of like, as I'm getting more used to it and enjoying it more and more as time goes on.
Yeah.
But I'm just like sitting there and just like kind of enjoying the music and tap my leg and stuff, and I was kind of out of tune from everyone else in the room, and that's when like the guy next to me was tapping him on my knee, and he speaks very bad English, and was just like mother, and I was like, like what? And
You wanted
then
to sing Wolf Mother?
Yeah, Wolf Mother. And then one of the girls who speaks better English talked to me, and she was like, so like the girl who was singing, she was like, this is a song dedicated to her mother who passed away 3 days ago. And I was like, ooh, like, wow. And so like, and then I started, it was just kind of funny how like easy it is to block out your surroundings. And I didn't really notice. And then all of a sudden, I just kind of like sat there and noticed like the emotion in the room and how palpable it was. And the girl who told me about her mother, she's got a box of napkins and is like wiping this girl's tears as she's singing about, you know, this song that's dedicated to her mother. So it was really cool to be a part of that. Now that was that night, and this is now Sunday, and last night they're singing karaoke right now. They wanted us to come over. They were telling us last night they wanted us to come over today, but we had some stuff going on. But anyway, last night, earlier on in the day, I decided, you know, like, we've gone over there, we've drank their beer, ate their food. I have 2 times now. Like, I want to give back. I want to bring something to them. So decided to make French fries because I can't make anything, and French fries are kind of easy. So we do that. Oh, and we're like, let's order some Domino's pizza, and we'll bring some Domino's pizza over there. So, what can be more American than pizza and French fries, you know? And so I make the French fries, which is a process. We bring it over, and by now it's like 7:30. And we come over, we set it down. We're like, oh yeah, we'll bring this food for you. And we're like, oh, check the video that he made
to see what happens.
Links in the corner. Which side?
In the bio.
In the bio, probably. Anyway,
subscribe.
So we made some food. We made some food for him, and so and bought some food for him.
Those French fries were damn good.
They were so good.
I gotta tell you, man. I thought they were gonna be a disaster.
Okay.
I was certain of it. I mean, if I would have made them, I think they would have been a disaster. But damn, those were so good.
How much of that MSG did you use?
You tossed mad at me.
Actually, you thought those were French fries. It was mostly just MSG clumps.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
They're kind of brown.
They're
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, I also memorized all their names because I
Let's
felt
hear it. Let's hear it.
we got. Well, there's a Nook over there. You got
There's a lot of
Nook
those.
and Nook. You got Nook, and Nook is the guy, the main guy, the brother of Nook.
The gray hair.
He's
Yeah.
I really like that guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
the leader.
And you
like I am.
got Mui Hai, which is
12.
it Mei Hai?
I think so.
12.
It's
Well,
12. The number 12.
We call him
You have
12 gauge.
you have Lam, which means dragon in Vietnamese, and you have there's a pho or like whatever the
His
difference.
name is Beef Soup.
No, it's the girl. It's the girl that
It
doesn't
was
sing very
Fung.
much.
It
Fung?
had an NG on it.
But I don't. Yeah, I don't. Anyway, her, and then next to me was Bin. Another. Oh no, it was Bin. It was a
Yeah,
Bin.
it was a V.
One thing that was dope that Jason told me last night, we were sitting
This is
there,
gonna be good.
and I was sitting next to, I think his name is Mayhai, 12, right?
Yeah, 12.
12 gauge. We call him.
And yeah, so
Sick.
I'm sitting next to old
Yeah,
12
that's
gauge,
sick.
and this is like every time I'm there.
Which one is he?
He's the one that always tries to talk to you.
He's like,
Oh, but you don't know his
Yeah,
name.
yeah,
yeah.
He's the
Yeah,
little,
this is a
the
good
small
story.
one.
He doesn't speak any English, so
Yeah.
we don't speak like any Vietnamese, and he always will like try to talk to us about something like, and he's just talking to us normally. He's like, you know, it might as well be like, oh, this is a really good song. The Beastie Boys sang it in 76.
70, 60, you're way off base here. Keep going on.
Anyways,
60.
30? Shit, I don't know. Anyways,
The
so
Beastie Boys.
he'll sit next to me. Oh, I was thinking the Beach Boys.
Forget it.
Come on, brother.
Anyways, so
You
anyways,
a whole nother minute.
we're sitting there. He's talking to me, and I'm like, man, again, like I'm like, yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. And I'm like giving him like a hug. I'm like, man, I appreciate that you're trying to talk to me.
Yeah.
I want to give you love, brother. Like, I love you,
Yeah.
but I don't know what you're saying. And Jason's just like, just repeat whatever he says back to you, to him. And so at this point, he's like, mop lop. And I'm like, mop lop.
He's like,
Yeah.
And so I do that for the rest of the night. I'm just like, Saba. Yes, Saba, yeah.
Yeah, you get it.
Form the bond.
It's great.
Yeah.
So,
good buddies now.
I don't know what's going to come of that, but I feel like we have unfinished business. I've made some agreements for sure.
Yeah. These are good buddies, childhood friends again. Really, we're all just childhood friends.
Anybody.
It's pretty cool.
We have a lot of those.
You know, make new friends and keep the old ones gold, silver and the others gold.
That's
Old
true.
friends are the gold ones. I know that. I know that to be true.
That's where they
And these are our gold
stay
friends,
golden.
Garrett and Cameron.
True
What's
that.
up?
He's our cameraman and our man. He's great.
Yeah, it's an inside joke. If you won't get that, you can ignore it.
I'm just the beer runner.
Yeah, that's for sure. So anyways, we're only expecting Garrett. And we went to the airport and we're sitting there and we're waiting for Garrett and I'm kind of just like wandering around. Walker comes over and joins me and we look over and we see Cameron, who we're not expecting at all, just sitting at super casual at a cafe, just sat in there.
Just a grinning.
Yeah.
Waiting for Walker to pay attention.
When did you decide you were going to come here, Cameron?
About 5 hours before the flight.
That's so
You
sick.
start
So I went down to
Alright.
Phoenix to stay with these guys for a night, and then I flew out of Phoenix because it was just as expensive as flying out of Denver. And so we were just boozing down in Phoenix, and then what'd you say? You were just like, I don't know.
I told you if you get me drunk enough, I
Yeah.
might go to Vietnam in the
Yeah.
I'm gonna be up in the morning.
morning. So we started
And that was
drinking.
at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
So we started drinking, playing a few board games. You know, and so I asked Garrett if it's possible to get a visa by tomorrow. He looked it up. You can get it expedited in 30 minutes.
That's pretty sick.
No way.
Yeah. So
Good to know.
I told Garrett, I looked him in the eye, half joking, half being serious. If you buy my visa, I'll buy tickets right now. He's like, Cameron, you fucking with me right now? I'm like, no, I'm in. Let's do this. And so he looks it up, he gets it going, and he bought tickets, and here we are.
Wow. Decides to leave the country for the first time.
A couple hours before his flight.
That's sick.
What's your
You just have a passport or what?
I got it just last winter, prepared for a moment like this.
Yeah.
Prepared
Yeah.
for a moment like this.
Hell yeah, he's a prepper.
Doomsday prepper.
Yeah, check
Great
out
show.
Cameron's YouTube page at
Yeah.
prepforanything.com.
I did get called a cow today. Me and Garrett got called a cow
did.
at the market just because we wouldn't pay a bunch of dong for some towels. But
A cow?
a cow, multiple times.
Alright, well, that's another silly week trekking in. So,
Funny enough, you just caught us as we're heading out the door, so
Yeah.
we'll have to see you next time.
and we're actually just walking out the door.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, guys.
Oh.
And play some theme music.
Later.